Now, we will return to that topic later, but next, yes, that education issue, and this time it's something slightly different. The Minister, Caitriona Ruane, is really far from the headlines. This morning she graced the front page of the Irish News, where it was revealed that she had taken her daughter to Cyprus during term time. It's led to a call from the DUP for her resignation from Committee Chairman Mervyn Storey. Sinn Féin's John O'Dowd is with me now. John O'Dowd, thanks for joining us. I suppose that the issue here is one of, is the Minister saying to people, as the DUP have alleged, do as I say, not as I do?
Well, the Minister's being a mother, and it wasn't a ministerial decision. It was a decision of a mother who decided that her 12-year-old daughter and her needed to spend a bit of time together, and that's what they done.
But it is wider than that, because she is the Education Minister, because every other mother then, now whenever they decide to do this, will simply say to the school principal, well, if it's good enough for the Minister of Education, it's good enough for me.
Well, I don't suspect that other mothers will, because being a mother is a very responsible position. And I would imagine that mothers who make such a decision that they need to spend time with their 12-year-old daughter take that decision for the right circumstances. And this is what we're talking about here. I hadn't heard that Mervyn Storey had called for the Minister's resignation, but it calls into, once again, the wisdom of our current chair of the Education Committee when he calls on a mother to resign for doing her motherly duties.
But it is the point that she made as well, and you're repeating it, that she made a decision as a mother. She's a minister and she's a mother, and she made the decision as a mother. But the problem for a lot of parents is that it seems that the Minister wants to tell them what to do, and the schools are very strict, particularly about this issue, and the guidelines are very emphatic that if you are going to take your children out during term time, it has to be for very exceptional reasons.
Well, I'm not going to go into the circumstances as to why any mother decided to take their child out of school for a period of time. I'm certainly not going to go into the circumstances of one of my colleagues' reasons for doing it. I think it's interesting that on the day that we were discussing £25 million blockage going into special educational needs, that some morning newspapers have nothing better to do than print personal stories about a minister, and that here we are sitting on a prime time show talking about the decision of a mother. So, what is the current issues of today? Is it that a mother decided to bring their child for a few days to spend time with them, or is it the fact that we have £25 million sitting in a bank somewhere should be spent on special educational needs? Is it the fact that the Dublin government have decided to withdraw a certain amount of funding from the Middletown Centre? What's the important issues? As a politician, I know what the important issues are to me.
But John O'Dowd, is it wise for a minister in Caitriona Ruane's position, who has guidelines through her department, to take her daughter to Cyprus on a high-profile visit that I think she didn't have to go to? I mean, was it wise for her to do that? There are other ways that she could have spent time with her daughter without compromising her authority in the department.
Well, I, as a politician, am prepared to speak on many subjects and have went on many debates around subjects. I'm not going to tell any parent how to parent their child.